to my channel. Hope you're all well. Today's video, I really wanted to do a 5-minute, not even that probably, a 5-minute everyday basic realistic makeup routine using affordable products that anyone really can afford, that you can grab in either like your local Asda, your Superdrug or your Boots. The reason why I wanted to keep it affordable products because realistically people who A, have a mortgage, B, have kids, etc., they aren't going to be able to afford say a £30 foundation or £56 Huda Beauty palette. So I've used realistic makeup on a realistic budget for the realistic everyday person. So this look is going to be great if you're going back to school, you go back to college, you do early mornings for work, and if you're a mum taking your kids to the school early morning. So this look is going to be ideal for you, so please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. Again, it's an affordable primer and I always use primer on every makeup, any time where I go. So rub that in. Normally you just rub it in on your T-zone area, but I put it all over because I just feel it makes your foundation look flawless everywhere. And I have cleanse tone moisturised before this. Cool. So once I've put my primer on, I go straight to foundation, which today I will be using the L'Oreal Paris True Match Foundation. And I've got shades 2C and 6N, which is Rose, Vanilla and Honey. And I mix these together because I still have a tan from Florida, so I just put a tiny bit of the darker shade and then a full pump of the other one. Mix them together nicely, making sure all the dark shade spreads. And then when I think that it's blended out, I dab all over my face, just so it's an even coverage. And then I get my beauty blender and then blend that out. I love this foundation. It is literally my go-to everyday foundation. It's only $9.99. You can't go wrong, and it's super blendable. And there's so many shades. So you're bound to find your right shade. So I make sure that's all blended out. And then any excess I dab again all over for that extra coverage. Show you, just go slightly down, chin on your neck, slightly. Okay. And then what I like to do is grab some setting spray, which for this look I'm going to use e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, and I straight away put it on my foundation, and I grab my beauty blender again and just dab it in so it sets that foundation straight away and you're not dragging it with a blusher brush or your highlighter brush when you've applied that. So it should set in nicely so it stays on all day for you. And then I'm going to do my concealer, which is the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. And again, this concealer is seriously amazing. And I think it's like £3 or £4. And I put it under my eyes. And then if you feel like it, just pop it in your highlight areas if you wanted to. And then blend that out. I also go on top of my lid as well. because I have dark eyes all the way around. I was always told that if you had dark circles or eyes that you're dehydrated. I drink so much water, so I don't think that's true. I just think I was born ugly. Cool. And then I do that with the setting spray again, so it sets the concealer. And I've really found that this makes your skin and makeup look flawless throughout the day. I've had so many people at work say that my makeup looks amazing since using setting spray a lot. So it seems to be working. Then what I do for eyes in the mornings, I get the Maybelline New York, the Nudes palette. As you can tell, I've used it quite a bit. And all I do normally is I grab the lighter shade here, which is kind of a shimmer shade, and I pop that all over the lid just to open the eye up and give myself that fresh look. You can use a matte shade, which I've used previously there, but I've ran out, so I just move to the shimmer shade and dab that in so it doesn't crease. And then if you wanted to, grab the light brown shade here and then just go along the crease just to emphasize the eye. And then blend it above the crease bone. Minimal effort here, you're literally just blending it out. And then, so we're not going to use eyeliner, we'll just grab the dark matte shade brown here and just go under the eye to create the illusion of eyeliner. Again, it just brings your eyes out a bit more without looking too heavy with the black. Brown eyeshadow is a good way to substitute that black heavy eyeliner, which you don't want in the mornings. Done. And then what I would do then is go onto eyebrows. So I just comb them out. And then I will be using the Maybelline New York Brow Satin Eye Pencil, which has two sides, but I mostly just use the pencil and just fill in the sparse areas. I don't make them like a night out. I don't put too much effort into them, just so they are filled in nicely. I don't want them to look too OTT, especially for an everyday makeup. You just want them filled in so they frame your face, because eyebrows are huge and they're important to frame the face. So not too much, obviously, as you can tell. So it just fills in the sparse areas, but it just definitely frames your face, and it's light enough for every day. You don't want to go around looking like you sharpied your eyebrow. And again, this is a really affordable eyebrow product. And then I go in with blusher, and again I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Le Blush, and this is in Rosewood shade. And I love blush. I think it definitely makes you look fresh in the morning, and it definitely helps lift your cheekbones. I can do. I would not contour, but I would definitely put some highlighter just to give you that dewy, fresh look. And I'm taking, the Sleek Makeup Face Form Contour and Blush Palette, and this is in light. And I just take the highlighter in the middle and just apply in the C shape area. I don't go above here. I just stick to the highest point of my cheekbones and near the eyebrow bone. So I go in like a C motion. I don't go OTT with it, just enough along the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow. Got that fresh, dewy look. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. And again, this is a great mascara if you're on a budget. Can't really go wrong with it. I seem to always go back to it. This is in the shade Blackest Black. See what I mean? You literally can't go wrong with this mascara. It is amazing. I haven't used it in a while because I keep trying out new ones. But you always seem to go back to this one. Definitely a favourite. And then I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Liquid Matte Lip Kit in the shade Rain. So lightly go over the lips. And then go over with the actual liquid matte. And then last thing I do, I go back in with my setting spray. Set it all over. Again, grab my beauty blender and just dab it out. This will emphasize your highlight and it will set everything else in place. Again, just dabbing it in instead of brushing it or swiping it along. And voila. That is my everyday realistic, minus the messed up hair, realistic makeup routine for anyone. All affordable products. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.